Make sure my mic on. Peace to the guys and goddesses, kings and queens, emperors and empresses, chiefs and chiefs of the motherfucking land. Um, I'm making this quick video right here, right now. I'm in my video bag right now. But I wanted to talk about what I just seen. I just woke up and seen this shit. But the crazy thing is, there's not enough media coverage on it, right? Let me pull it up right here for y'all, right? So, oops. Tory Lanez was stabbed. Was stabbed 14 times. I'm seeing 14. I'm seeing 10 times, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. The nigga was stabbed multiple times in his back. He was hospitalized with collapsed lungs. If you all know Tory Lanez, we know Tory Lanez. We know why he really went to jail. He didn't shoot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot, bro. That never happened. That nigga Tory Lanez was independent. He was making all his money off of his own publishing and masters. And y'all gotta remember, Tory Lanez is smart. Do y'all not remember what he did during lockdown? That nigga profited so much money during lockdown, nigga. When COVID first came around and he was doing them things, like them little radio things on Instagram or whatever it was, on God. He was during his time, right before he got locked up, he was like the hottest artist at the time. He wasn't signed to no major label. He was one of the hottest niggas on Instagram at the time. And not only that, he was rapping about shit that he shouldn't have been rapping about, because these labels don't like that. So then they're like, okay, yeah, we see you popping. Come to this Rock Nation brunch with us, or lunch. It was either a lunch, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. It was a Rock Nation meeting, nigga, and we know what's up with Rock Nation. The nigga he went to that meeting not knowing it was a setup. See, that's what niggas don't understand. There's a lot of shady shit going on in the music industry. Tory Lanez was set up, and they still see that this nigga Tory Lanez is still making shit from jail, nigga, and doing numbers. I don't type this name twice. Look at this. This nigga, it was a big song he dropped from while he was in jail. From jail. I mean, hold on. Releases. I might be tripping. Peterson. I think that's what it was. Yeah, I think it was Peterson. Yeah, he dropping tapes from jail. You feel me? And then he's still doing good numbers. Imagine if he dropped videos to this. You feel me? So, our niggas, and he, this nigga over here dropping lost tapes. You feel me? Unreleased songs that he had since a few years back. So, Tory Lanez, like I said, that nigga was set up. Whether niggas believe it or not, it's up to you. I don't care. I know he was set up for a fact. Because when they couldn't really find evidence that nigga shot her in the foot, I knew then it was some fuck shit. You see what I'm saying? I was like, oh yeah, they set him up. But it's too late. You already in the court system. They already have the case built on you. It don't matter if they got evidence or no evidence. Once they got that case built on you, it's over with. You feel me? It's over with. So, I hope he's good. I hope he's making a good recovery. You feel me? But this bro almost died. So he's in critical condition.
The rapper.
He's in critical condition. We don't even know if the nigga is gonna. You feel me? We gotta hope he recover how he's supposed to recover. Cause I ain't gonna lie. If he get clapped, I know why. I know why he got clapped. It wasn't there's a lot of money.
The rap.
Why does he keep doing that? There's a lot of money put behind this shit to try to get this man out the way. You feel me? If like I said, they finish him off in the hospital, we know what's up.
The rapper serving time for shooting Megan Thee Stallion is in stable condition tonight after allegedly being stabbed by another inmate in the prison yard in California. Sources say Tory Lanez was rushed to the hospital. He's expected to be okay. He's serving that 10-year sentence for shooting Megan Thee Stallion as they left an LA party back in July 2020. Priya Sridhar is joining us now. I mean, people know Tory Lanez. What happened here?
Hey, Holly, that's right. Well, we don't have a lot of information about this just yet, but what we do know from the spokesperson for that California Correctional Institute is that this attack occurred at around 7:20 this morning. They didn't give further information about.
Listen to the time. Can y'all see this shit? Listen to the time. She said 7:20. 7 plus 2. 9 ether energy. It's all by the numbers. You feel me? It's a reason why they did that. Tory Lanez is one of them ones. He one of them real musicians in the industry that didn't sell his booty hole or his soul. He didn't take neither of those routes, bro. He didn't. That's why he's experienced. I'm telling you, only niggas that go against the system experience shit like this, fool. Only niggas that go against the system experience shit like that. Look what happened to Killer Mike. Killer Mike had won the Grammys for one of the best rap albums. This was last year. He had won the Grammys for one of the best rap albums. And you know Killer Mike be talking about some shit. Lord behold, soon as he get out the Grammys, the nigga get racially profiled and arrested. They do this to us, bro. It don't matter if you a rich black nigga or a poor black nigga, famous black nigga, unknown black nigga. They don't like you, bro. And it don't matter if you famous or unknown. If this is turned on, nigga, the sentinels are watching you. It's just like the Matrix. The moment they turned that ship on, you feel me, to you know, input power in that motherfucker to help the other ship and to help niggas in the Matrix. Every time they help niggas in the Matrix, the agents smell that shit. They like, oh, them niggas helping. We know where they at. You feel me? And they come in numbers. Same with the Sentinels. As soon as they turned the ship on, in the real world, nigga, the Sentinels was on them. They heard that, they smelled that ship, the electricity of that ship 50 miles, 100 miles away, and they own it. It don't matter if you unknown or known. When this is turned on, they're after you, bro.
Exactly how Tory Lanez was stabbed or what the potential motivation could be or where he was stabbed, but they did say that staff immediately rendered medical aid. He was transported to a local hospital and he is suffering from non-life-threatening injuries. However, several other media outlets, including the Los Angeles Times, are reporting that this was another inmate who used a shank to stab him several times. Now, just to jog your memory about what he was exactly doing in jail in the first place, as you mentioned, he is serving a 10-year.
And another thing, too. Why the fuck is Tory Lanez in general populace? Why? You know this nigga famous. You know this nigga got... You know this nigga famous, all this shit, whatever the case may be. He's a notorious figure, right? You know it's gonna be and he's in general populace. You know it's gonna be niggas in their own bullshit trying to get that man out the way. You got all the other prisoners in there that fuck with him because they're like, yeah, you know, we want this nigga to talk about us when we come out of jail, like that we show love in this bitch. But then you just got that one hating nigga in there, that one demonic figure. You feel me? And like I said, this make me believe that this wasn't no... Tory Lanez been in prison since 2020. It's been 5 years. He's halfway there. He's halfway there, bro. He has another 5 to do and he out. He been in there for 5 years and now all of a sudden they want to try to pick this nigga off the map? That don't make sense to me. I'm keeping it $150 with you. Something not making sense about this shit. He been in there for 5 years. And just now they want to stab this nigga when he halfway through his sentence. You feel me? It's something that he's doing in prison. During them 5 years before he got stabbed, that nigga must have had the prison. I'm not saying he had it on lock probably do got it on lock like Big Homie or some shit. Who knows? But the point I'm making is that every nigga in there probably so cool with him that they just be in that bitch thugging. You feel me? They be in that bitch thugging. But then you got niggas that come like this along, that they send along to try to take you off the map. So it's just weird. But they got that nigga in general populace. You need to have that nigga somewhere where other, block where other notorious figures is at. You don't see Diddy in general populace. Why is that? Interesting. You feel me?
Sentence. He was convicted back in December of 2022 on 3 different felony charges: assault with a semi-automatic firearm, having a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and discharging a firearm with gross negligence. Now, this all stems from an incident back in July of 2020 when Megan Thee Stallion actually testified at the trial that he, after they were departing a party at Kylie Jenner's house, they were walking towards an SUV.
Listen to the names. Rock Nation. It was a Rock Nation party, and it was at Kylie Jenner's house. You know the Jenners and the Kardashians is the Jenners, the Kardashians, and Beyonce and other women like Rihanna. Them is the biggest witches in the music industry right now. Biggest witches, the biggest witches. I'm not gonna cap. The biggest spellcasters, nigga. The biggest witches that, you feel me, like. They should get real, but this right here though, you feel me? As soon as she just said Jenner house, it made it even worse.
That they should have been riding back together in, when he apparently shot at her feet and told her to dance in the driveway. Now, since then, the rapper has attempted to appeal for another trial. He hasn't been successful in those attempts, but actually earlier this year, Hallie, Megan Thee Stallion said that he was using surrogates to harass her from jail, and a judge actually issued a protective order for her until the year 2030. Hallie?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about...
I'm gonna be for real. I don't think Tory was doing all that. Ain't no way. He just harassed it. Ain't no way they just left the party and he just out of nowhere, before they both part ways, he like, yeah, let me pull out my gun and tell you dance real quick and shoot at the ground. Like, that don't make sense. Why would he just do that? Maybe they slipped some in his drink. You feel me? Maybe a spell was casted on him while he was at that party. He didn't know. He should have never went to. All I know is he should have never went to that fucking party. That's the problem with some of these niggas that's in the industry that got it good without selling their soul. They made it without having a, you feel me, do no fuck shit. It's a reason why they couldn't put a grape case on him. There's a reason why they couldn't put a SA case on him, or a child SA case on him. There was a reason why they couldn't do none of that. They had to make some silly shit like this up that don't make no fucking sense. Think about that. Tory Lanez was set up, bro. Tory Lanez was set up. I don't care what nobody say or feel. We know what some sick shit going on in the industry. We know about these weird parties these celebrities be having. He went to that motherfucker. That's what he. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what he get. He should never went to that bitch. He know what Tory Lanez is intelligent. He's well aware of what's going on in the industry around him. That he's trying not to partake in, but is still involved in. It's gravitational, bro. That gravity pull you in. It got him. Now look at him. But they do shit like this. They make a silly ass case up. The nigga just out of nowhere pulled out his gun. Just think about that. Just think about that. Imagine you with your homie. Y'all about to depart ways and your homie just pull out his Glock 45, Gen 7, and then point it at your feet, tell you to dance and shoot at the ground where your feet is at one time. And like, dance, nigga. And then actually hit you in the foot. Like that, hell, I don't know. The reason why I'm like, I don't know, because he probably could have been drunk. He probably could have been under the influence, whether it was drugs or a fucking a demonic magic spell, witchcraft spell that was put on him while he was at that party. Something happened after he left that party with Megan Thee Stallion. It's something happened. I don't know what it is. Maybe he seen. It was probably something he seen, and probably got some shit on. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it $150, and it's something Tory Lanez is. It's something that he know that we don't know, that they don't want him to express or expose. And it's more specifically, it was something that he probably seen at that party. I'm telling you, gang. I'm telling you. Something you know that happened at that party, and they trying to keep that shit from getting out. And now they trying to jail this nigga, and they trying to kill him while he's in jail. You feel me? They trying to get this nigga off the map. Something ain't right. But other than that, Tory Lanez was set up, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I know what I know. I see what I see. Other than that, man, this is overall the overall message is the system is designed to kill us. No matter if you rich, poor, no matter if you unknown or famous, nigga. Like I said, when your mind's eye is open and can see shit, your heart is open, you can feel the shit that you can feel, and your gut is clean, nigga, so it can sense the shit that it needs to sense when it comes to danger, nigga, or striking luck. You feel me? They on your head. It don't matter what kind of person you is. When that spirit is pure and you emitting a frequency that's not only just attracting other pure frequencies, but your frequency is so strong, you could turn other niggas negative frequency into positive frequency. You out here raising other niggas frequency that's on that low frequency. They don't like that. You're a distress signal for them, because it's putting them in stress. Every time you raise the frequency, a distress signal goes off. It's like they got technology and all that shit for it. It's like, oh, that nigga over here raising too many frequencies. Get him. Even if you out here just now starting to raise frequencies, they're paying attention to. They're like, oh, look at this nigga trying to start off. Keep an eye on him, cause it ain't even no might. Keep an eye on him. He's one of them ones. He's trying to wake other souls, and it's going to happen. And we need to keep niggas on top of that. And when they get too out of control, we're gonna send in them sleeper agents to attack. I'm telling you, you think agents is bad. Sleeper agents ain't nothing to play with. Nigga, they come in any form. Nigga, sleeper agents don't have to take on a physical form to fuck with you. That's the crazy part. They don't have to take on a physical form to fuck with you. They show you the shit in Matrix. The sleeper agents is the Agent Smiths. See, in the first original Matrix, there was agents in the Matrix, but they wasn't all Agent Smiths. Until Agent Smith started to tap into the power that Neo was tapping into. And then when Agent Smith tapped into the power that Neo was tapping into and realized the Matrix for what it was, he was able to dominate the Matrix at his will and take it over and start infecting it. He was like, I see something bigger than this. The architect can't see what I see. I'm finna start trying to take this bitch over. That's when you see Agent Smith going around in the first Matrix, turning the other agents into him, pure clones of him. So that way it was a high mind, and he literally infected the Matrix so bad that anywhere you went, he was there. So y'all gotta understand the power of this shit we dealing with, man. Y'all stay in tune, man. And like always, I'll be back with another one. Free Tory, man. Free everybody in prison that's locked up on bullshit that they know they didn't never do. You feel me? One love, man. Universal love. Y'all. I'm out.